Right, there we go. Hold on. Right, okay, what are we doing today? Oh, hello. Trying something new with the microphone. My chat box is broken. Oh well, I'm not going to bother about that. My cold is gone. Which is good because I couldn't sleep last night. So what I am doing today is I'm finishing off these. So doing 2 more layers of paint on this one and 1 more layer of paint on these, because although this is a dark colour, you can see that it's a little bit lighter coloured here. Come on, focus. Lighter coloured here than it is on these ones. So if I just do 1 more layer, then we should be good. I will also be adding another layer of paint to the balloons that I've patched, because they were painted bad the first time round, because I need to get both of them done, because I need to stop putting it off. I'm bad at this. If we have time for it as well, if my brain has time for it, I will also be doing we have a plain giant heart balloon to paint as well, potentially, which is going to be very interesting, because I ran out of newsprint. I don't have the regular table setting paper that I had before, because I was at the end of my pack. I will be getting some soon though. So we're using bits of old paper that I found in a cupboard somewhere. Who knows? Let's hope this works for now. That is annoying me that that's broken. That... Hang on. Can we bother to go into Stream Elements and fix it? Kind of. Yeah, so that's that is the tasks for today, which is going to be very interesting. Brain fart. Yeah, I've finally managed to kick this cold, which is a bit of a relief. I just scoot that like... Let's scoot that over like that. Save. Right, okay. Saved that, changed that. Woo. Okay. Start painting the thing. Yeah. I've not really got much to chat about. I didn't do much over the weekend. Did you get up into anything funky? Or was it just kind of chill, kind of relaxed? Gonna look scuffed before they look nice. That's all right. No, it's all good. Okay, cool. I did fix the scuffed scuffed chat box. I was faffing with it over the weekend. That's what I did basically. Making things look a little bit better on the back end at least. Because before that, it was a little bit chaotic. Yeah, now the little Twitch heart isn't clipping out of the chat box. Oh my god, the amount of laundry I've got to do at the moment. But I'm on my work hours at the moment, so I don't need to worry about that. So it's all never ending. Jobs. Oh. Yeah, no, that would do it. That would do it. Oh, this brush is way better. Oh no. Well, was it wasted or was it just not doing things you were meant to? Because I feel like there's a little bit of a difference. Hang on. There we go. Put my apron on. I've got to go grocery shopping after this. So, oh, for goodness sake, that's not fair. Yeah, I've got grocery shopping to do, so I will be probably, I'll probably be finished. This stream will probably only run 3 hours, I think. I've got to catch a bus. Going to go into town and buy some bread, because I need bread and I don't want to pay for delivery. Yeah, the benefits of living in the middle of nowhere is that the bus only comes hourly. So if I mess up the timing, I've got to wait another hour. But you know. Joys of not being able to drive, hey? Very jealous of those of you that can. Going from, going into America or out of America? I'm taking a random guess about locations because trying to buy stuff to get it shipped from America to UK is it. I understand why, but I'm still upset about it. I tried to buy a pair of a couple of pairs of sunglasses a while ago. Sunglasses for 30 quid each. Shipping was 20 quid, which is, you know, for 2 pairs of regular sunglasses. But, you know, I'm not bitter about it whatsoever. Hey! To be fair though, there is... I mean, there are certainly freakier things than being a furry, let's be real. I'm trying to get together a few things. Get together a few things for my desktop, so I've not got just loose wires everywhere. And it's like, yeah, I could buy that, or I could just sit with all of my messy wires, which is what I've been doing lately, because I can't. It's not that I can't afford it, it's that I can't justify it. Okay. Oh, that's brilliant. That's hilarious. Ooh, that's scuffed. That is true. There's very much a, well, I told you what I liked. What are you getting offended about? wonder, what do I actually need for... Nope, not thinking about that. Oh, and now it spills over the other side. Lovely. Okay. Oh, well, I'll fix that later off stream probably. Oh man. Yeah, that's oh. We love money. It's so fun. So fun and useful. Oh, I wish the weather was better lately. I need to take nice pictures of some stuff to put them up on my Etsy. And I'd like to take a couple of pictures of the stuff outside, but obviously it's Britain and the weather is miserable because we can't have nice things. If it's late, then don't try and force yourself to stay up. It's okay. It's like it's a Monday. Just be sensible. Yeah, that would be sensible. Just be sensible. I kind of wish caffeine actually worked on me like that, but I unironically drink a cup of coffee and go to sleep basically immediately after. Because I'm funky like that. Yeah, never had a Mountain Dew though. Is that what you said it was? Oh, Monster. Whoops. Well, I've not had Mountain Dew or Monster. Let's be real here. But then again, I can't really drink coffee anyway, or caffeine anyway. It doesn't make the head the happiest. That's all right. Funny, talk about being tired and I start yawning. Jesus. Huh. I didn't think of it, but that makes That probably would. Yeah, I can see that happening actually. I think for me it just straight up doesn't work. Or like, it either makes me really, really tired, or it gives me the disposition of a horse that's had lightning strike too close to it. And I just go, oh, so we're running a marathon now. Okay, cool. Understandable. Oh, I'm trying something new with my ring light. I've switched it to the colder light temperature now. Yeah, I've kept away from energy drinks quite well, which is quite something. Yeah, yeah. God, I could do with some energy at the moment, but you know, we win. Oh, that one's a bit ugly. At least once. Oh yeah. I love the Red Bull adverts. They're so funny. I shouldn't like the adverts because ew, consumerism, but the art style makes me giggle. Yeah, I hear Red Bull and all I can think of is that one stunt guy that did the, like, fell from orbit and won a world record. Huh. Yeah, I haven't seen a Red Bull advert in a while, actually, now that I think about it. But to be fair though, if you had the infinite money that the Red Bull brand gave you, and you were told, hey, we've got some guy that's completely loopy, wants to jump out of a spaceship and crash, how fun would that be? And you can just kind of go thumbs up. Sure, here's a William dollars to do it. Ugh. Oh, I don't like the way that one looks. Where was my fudging brush? Not that one. That one will do. Yeah, I mean, real. Hopefully that worked. Kind of push it outward a little bit. Close enough. I need to get back into the swing of cooking more regularly, but so I've got this really nice new electric hob, but I'm too scared to use it because I'm too used to gas ones. My stupid little monkey brain, when it can't see a lit flame, so obviously it's not hot. I will say though, electric hob is a lot easier to clean. I'm just a wuss. Knowing me, I'll put my hand flat on that red ring without even thinking about it. Oh yeah, that too. I have the worst case of out of sight, out of mind. So if I can't see the thing, then obviously it doesn't exist, and when you close the door on the fridge, you can't, oh, pardon me, you can't see the food that's in there. So, God, man, that brush is ancient. So I end up having to chuck out a bunch of food all the time because it just goes mank. Yeah, yeah. I have a whiteboard behind me that's literally just got all of the stuff that's in my fridge on a list, and when it goes out of date. I am sick of chucking out stuff because it's gone out of date. Yeah. In my heart, I'm a minimalist, but in reality, I need to see things. They can't all be hidden away. Then my life ends up looking all cluttered. Ugh. We're having a chill Monday, it's alright. Just having a relaxing day. Which is good because I'm running out of at the moment I've not got much to do as far as painting. I'm just catching up on catching up on bits that I've been putting off. I do have a list of I have a little list of things that I need to do, but that's done. Yeah, you can't read this obviously, but it's just catching up on odd bits and bobs. To be fair, I got really lucky the first week, so I'm not expecting it to pick back up again. Yeah, I just need man, I wish I had more space, basically. I like over here I have like 2.5 little shelves worth of storage. So I need to organise my shit. I don't want to, because it's effort and I'm lazy, but if I want to fit stuff in places, then I need to come to a decision about where things go. Which is difficult because I've never made a decision in my life. Because I am a silly little guy. But I'm thinking I need to see what my analytics are doing on Etsy, see if I'm actually getting any views on the stuff I've listed. God, I hate when people mess with your stuff. Like, I have a system. Leave me to my system. Yeah, to be fair. I wish I could just kind of like, oh, that looks really bad. With my clothes and with my laundry, I wish I could kind of just call it a right, stick it on hangers and go sort of thing. But unfortunately, I have no hanger space, so all of my shit needs to get folded before it gets put away, which takes 7 trillion years because I've got too many clothes. I need to go through my stuff. I need to get rid of an awful lot of my clothes. Oh, to be fair, I don't iron my clothes anymore because if I don't have anything that needs ironing. Literally real. Oh, that looks ugly. Oh well. I suppose for me, benefit of working in a warehouse is that my quote-unquote uniform is a pair of work trousers and a hoodie. So it's not the end of the world if it's not pristine. Yeah, benefits of a small business. You can be a little bit less formal. I almost got stuck there between less formal and more informal. And I'm like, words are hard. Oh, I don't like doing this bit. Yeah. Oh, I could not work retail. I am not cut out for that. So big props to the ability to do that, because I could not. I did it briefly as a summer job for a friend of the family, and talking to that many people for that long was just a bit too much. Oh, that's really ugly. Yeah, no, I go into work on tomorrow and oh god, do we have a container coming in at some point? I really hope not. But yeah, pulling orders, working hard, hardly working. The best I can hope for is a day without massive orders. Oh man. Yeah, the end of last year we had a health and safety training day. It was great fun. I wish I had face tracking at the moment, because sarcasm just doesn't carry. But oh, it was very fun. Thinking. What should I do next? Probably put the balloons in the oven. That's one hell of a sentence. Put the balloons in the oven. They don't need to be in there for long, and they don't need to be hot in there for a hot one, but just enough to get warm. Okay, scary bit. One of these is a bit nicer than the other one. Woo! Laundry time! Actually having to be productive. Oh, tasks are never ending. I can hear it in the way you type it. Absolutely thrilled. No, I want to redo that one. Ugh, yuck. Yeah, no. Oh, I've had a play with my microphone settings. Hopefully, background noise should be a bit better cut out. As if I have to hear my sister slam the door one more goddamn time, I'm going to explode. She's on the other side of the house. How is it that loud? You. Having a bit of a day today. Oh, pardon me. I'm just gonna leave that for a little bit. Pissing me off. Ow. Hmm. I wonder, what should I do next? There we go, it's like nothing ever happened. Flawless. one. And then we can do, oh, we can fix that because I left a tiny little dit there. I could probably scrape this off with my nail, but there we go, fixed. Right, now I'm just gonna very, very carefully go over a few of these bits just to make sure the opacity is correct and not completely scuffed. Next time I do this, I'm probably going to use a writer bottle, which is a bit like a piping bag for bakers, but like a pipette almost. Just make sure that it comes out in a precise way. That doesn't look great, but you know, we move. You know what? We might paint we'll paint the giant heart on Wednesday. And no, this isn't me putting off thinking. They're trying to create thinking time for what to do. Don't worry about it. We're normal. yeah, the repainting the hearts, repainting the regular balloons takes a little bit of backwards and forwardsing, so maybe a bit time consuming. I've also got to get changed out of my my painting clothes into going outside clothes. Let's hope it doesn't rain while I'm waiting at the bus stop, hey? There is no bus shelter. It's cold and miserable. But it's Britain. It's going to be cold and miserable. Oh, the benefit of going over this a few more times is that any wonkiness gets balanced out a little bit. It's less obvious that my hands were shaking so much the first time round I did this. Because last week was one hell of a start. Mm. Quiet stream today. It's quite nice. Nice and chill. Oh! Oh, yay! I've made a little bit more progress. Not a lot, but a little. I think that's just going to stay a bit scuffed. I'm having a weirdly crampy hand day with my left hand at the moment. That's interesting. Oh no, that's all good. All good. I will still be here, don't worry. I don't... Do 2-in-1 washer dryers exist? And I remember when I was living in university flats, the cost of the washer and dryer was a little bit ridiculous. You have to use this stupid app that never actually told you. Seriously? Oh dear. Did I do the... Did I not do the window on that side? I don't think I did. What one did I use for that? I think it was... Rape. And this is why we always do a second pass. Always double check. Pretty sure it's great that I do around the edge. I forgot. Yeah. So that can just be that over there while this dries. believe I managed to forget doing that window. Incredible. Okay, this one's difficult. I'd love to play VR chat, but I'm too scared of Hey! You getting people to attack me, how dare you? It is no pressure. I don't mind it being I don't mind it being quiet. Although I do have to say thank you for thinking of it. God, just as I'm kicking my cold, I've realised I've got to go into town. Oh God. Yeah, I've got to go into town, which means, yay, I get to probably catch this cold again. Oh boy. We love having a wonky immune system. But you know. Yeah, so oh wow, that hour went quickly. I didn't even do much. Yeah, we'll probably be streaming 3-4 hours probably. Just so I can get a little bit done. And the giant heart will be painted on Wednesday when I've got less things to do. Kaboom! Why are we exploding? Also, that is an absolutely adorable emote. That's adorable. I need to set up the emojis that I've got, but will I do that? Probably not. What am I doing? We'll put it around in circles. How about that? I mean, that's why I've got that little guy there, because but to be completely honest, I don't expect it to happen very quickly. I got a very impressive boost, but in my wildest dreams, it'll happen by March, let's say. In my wildest dreams, I'll be affiliate by March. But don't worry. I don't mind. I don't mind it taking too long, because the whole goal of streaming was to have someone literally hovering over my shoulder, watching me paint, so that I actually do paint. And the talking to lovely people, wink wink, nudge nudge, is just a bonus. Yeah. I think 2026 is going to be a good year for me. I hope. Because we're already off to an absolutely cracking start. I have never said that. I've never used that phrase ever in my life. What the hell? Where did that come from? Oh my god. I am a stereotype. I am such a stereotype. But yeah, this year's already gone off to a brilliant start, so and I refuse to say this is jinxing it, but it cannot possibly go downhill after this. I do need to figure out better lighting. Yeah, by March is the pie in the sky dream, I think. What I'll do after that point, who knows? But you know, I wouldn't even care if it took me the whole of the rest of the year. Because it means enough that there are just a few people that like watching what I do. Everything after the fact is again just a bonus. That one's a bit scuffed. Sorry, I've not got much really to talk about. Perhaps it'll just be a quiet one today. I'll have to fix that chimney bit in a second. I don't know, is it really? If you insist, if you insist. Right. That one, what side was it that had the... Right, there we go. Now I've actually finished painting. How did I miss that window? Professional. I'm consummate professional. Right. That's good. Big smart. That's done all the way. Breathe out. Okay. See you in a little bit. Oh, hello. You're back. So, how's it going? I'm having a little bit of a faff around with my chat box. There we go. I didn't spot you there for a second. Right, hopefully that means that stops cutting things off the side. So what I'm doing at the moment is just putting on a second layer of the colour for the shingles, just to make sure they're nice and crisp. I'm not very chatty. I'm focusing a little bit too hard on this. Tracing over the lines that I did last time. There we go, that's a bit tidier. Hand stretches, always useful. I'm not. There we go. This one's a little bit. This one wasn't my best work. Not the greatest. But in my defense, you guys were actively trying to break my brain in the best way possible. Right. done! Yay! I had a little fiddle with the chat box again, so hopefully it shouldn't clip on either side this time. I love stream elements. It definitely doesn't mess me over. Don't overwork it. There we go. Probably could be heating the other balloons in this time, but why would I do that? That seems efficient. Woo! Hi hi! Right, let's fix that little bit there. There we go, that's tidier. It still clips the bottom, but oh well. Two down, and it only took me an hour and a half. Good grief. time do I need to leave? That's a thought. Things I should have probably looked up earlier. Oh well. Bus to town. Remind me later. So there's the... Yeah, so I need to finish before 3:30. Or around 3:30. So I need to jazz it up a little bit. You go a little bit quicker. Not too quick. You know what, I might just go in my painting clothes. You know what, actually, I could probably... I don't want to get food. Did I do the second layer on that top one? Probably didn't. Right. 2. definitely should have done this from the top to the bottom, but whoops. There we go. I love the little emotes, they're so cute. Ooh, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it quickly. Perfect, nothing happened. This is why we work from the top to the bottom. Right, so that needs to be a little bit shorter from that. Oh, noted. Ow. I just whacked my elbow on the edge of my desk. That really hurt. Oops. I am a mess. I am a hot mess. Don't worry, it's a bit of an overreaction on my part. I am alright. I seem to do that an awful lot. I think I need to put baby bumpers on my on the edge of it because it just keeps happening. Come on. Go around. There we go. I might take a little wrist break in a second. Because for something so little, they're surprisingly heavy when you've held them up for long enough. My bony little elbows need a bit of a stretch. I'm not going anywhere. I'll probably just set these down for a little bit. There's an idea for a bit reward, is remind me to stretch my arms. As you well know probably, you gotta keep on top of your wrists, because otherwise you'd end up with carpal tunnel. Hasn't happened to me yet, which is frankly surprising, but probably won't do much on that one. There we go, that'll do. It's funnier, it's easier to paint now that my nose is unblocked, because I can actually breathe. I'm not focused on making sure the microphone's not picking up on my awful mouth breathing. It slowly keeps drifting closer and closer to my face. I need to remember to keep it in camera shot. God, if only I had like something. If only I had those awful glasses that could, you know, take video right where my eyes are looking. then I'd look even goofier. Yeah, finish this last line, have a stretch, have a drink. Ooh. It was a bit thick, just like me. Can I go back and fix that? No. I have difficulties with filming on Mondays because I've got, well, Mondays and Fridays, because I've got things that happen in the evening on Mondays and I've got things that happen in the morning on Fridays. But you know, we'll figure it out. I might stop doing the Monday thing just to make more time, because it's not a vital thing. It's a thing I can reschedule for a different day. But you know, we'll see how this whole Twitch thing plays out. Oh, if only the buses were less annoying. And if only hiring a taxi wasn't so effing ridiculous. Oh, that's my head. Don't get your head in shot. Yeah. Oh, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I love the fact that Brush is around. That's not, you know, inconvenient. Nope, shit, you're making it worse. Hopefully that's enough. I'm really fat fingering it today. We are having a day. Truly. That one's done. Oh, do I only need to do one? Yeah, I only need to do this one, and then I've got time to do the No, I was gonna take a wrist break. I'm gonna take a wrist break for a second. I was doing a bit better on this than I thought I was. Hey. No, I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. Let's not have that directly next to the microphone. But yeah, so what was the thought that I had? I had a thought and I've lost it. My focus is a little bit weird. Oh well. What was the thought that I was having? Huh. Oh, go and put the oven on. Right. I actually need to walk away for a little bit. I'll be like 2 minutes. Return. Woo. Right, so that's the oven on. So by the time I finish doing these shingles, at least one of them should be warm enough that I can swap and put a little bit more red paint on them. Because, like I said last time, they can't dry from absorption like this, like these can, because they've already been fired. So they need to dry by evaporation or by heat, which is a lot more tedious. is my heart hammering so much? Oh, good lord. Very delicate. Working careful. Because it doesn't matter how long those balloons are in the oven, because they are heat resilient. And I only put it up to 70, so it is not the end of the world if this takes a little while. How I'm going to get them out the oven's a different question, but you know. Put some mitts on and hope for the best. Just like I always. Oh, see you in a bit then. God, absorption's a really awful word. I hate the way that you have to say that. Weird. But for the alternatives words are even goofier. Ooh. Breathe out. Nice and confident lines. Good. Yeah, I needed that stretch. That's helped. I've done it the wrong way around again. Always left to right, but you know, I've committed to it now, so I can make it work. Even if it does look a little bit goofy. Probably shouldn't have done that, but yeah. We're playing on challenge mode today. We're keeping ourselves on our toes. I wonder, is it worth it me getting a stream deck or something? Just some sort of external keypad. Oh, that's really sore. Oh, and I've got that entire side to do. You've also got the entire balloons to do, you clown. No, I don't like the way that that looks. It's a bit better, I guess. There we go. That's a bit nicer. Cool. Put your hand in the paint. Do that. Pardon me. Actually, do I even need to go in? I mean, I want to get groceries, so... No, not my thing. keep going. Professional. That side didn't need doing. This side is done. Onto this bit. Quick and easy. I want to be able to put at least 2 good layers onto the red. So do I actually need to go out? No, I'm just going to get delivery. It's not worth it. Return! Yay! Also, I decided I can't be asked to go into town, so I can't be asked to get the groceries myself, so we're gonna be here until I decide that I'm done. So we're on the last little bit of the shingles. So the balloons are coming up to temperature in the oven. So when these are done, we shall be back to painting balloons. Yeah, I was meant to. It would have been easier to go, or cheaper to go into town, just to get, get the usual stuff from the shops. But frankly, I cannot be bothered. I don't want to. So I'm gonna use my big grown-up brain and go, if you don't want to, then simply don't. One of my big goals is I need to get body tracking, at least shoulder tracking, because the amount of the amount of times I gesture with my body as if you can see it is unbelievable. But that is a goal. Oh, hello again. It's all right. Sleep is good. Sleep is very good. How has it been going? Hang on, what time is it for you? Because I think if you've only had 5 hours of sleep, it's okay. You can just keep trying to catch up. It's alright. I will be back on Wednesday. It's, for goodness sake, yeah, go sleep. It's alright. Although I do understand how it is with stupid brain not letting you get the rest you actually need. Right. Insomnia can be a pain in the arse, can't it? Or disturbed sleep can be a pain in the arse. Oh, I'm the exact same. Once I'm up, I'm stuck up. Though I do usually manage to trick myself into if I lay down with my eyes closed with the intention of sleeping, I've tricked myself into thinking that that's better than nothing. So if I know that my brain is stupid, so if I can trick it into thinking we've rested. Also, what should I get for dinner since I'm getting it delivered in? The options are KFC, sushi, or a curry. Because I'm thinking sushi. Sushi is more healthy. And I've just fixed my bunged up nose, so I don't want to get it bunged up again. Oh! Thai, isn't it? Is that Thai? Huh. It happens. It happens. I say it happens like I speak any other language than English. I speak bullshit, but that's not technically a different language. I'd love to... I mean, I can speak a little bit of sign language, which is quite cool. British sign language, that is. I think it's quite interesting. Yeah, I'd love to learn a different spoken language, but I can't wrap my mouth around all of the different sounds. Unfortunately, my British accent has it curses me. It really does. Isn't it cool? Yeah, I love I love the writing system of Thai. It's so the way the letters are shaped is so pretty. I'm a little bit jealous, frankly. I did do that other side. I have the that I can imagine. To be fair though, if I had to relearn English and you sat me down and said that okay, you've got P, D, B and Q, good luck remembering which way round they all go. because the I think the alphabet and like the language 101 for all languages is just quite something. It's why I respect syllabic languages and writing systems a lot more, because at least you can see what they say with any real accuracy. Yeah. I if you I can speak a little bit of I can speak enough Spanish to tell someone that I don't speak Spanish very well. But it's funny. I learned in school. I did lessons in French, German, and Spanish. So I have enough knowledge. Um, yeah, uh, I have enough knowledge of the language to hear it and roughly, like, context clues my way into understanding what they're saying. Can I reply? Can I write in it? Absolutely not. But, you know, 'cause I can't do the, like the rolling the letters, or in German there's a lot of words that happen at the back of the throat, or the sounds that happen at the back of the throat, and because of the way that my respiratory system hates me, I can't make those sounds. I can't get enough air in when I try and pronounce them. So I'd love to learn more languages, but I just can't. Frankly, I don't have the time. But I've got my sign language, so that's at least something. Yeah, the difficulty of having a fucked up throat and nose is that you're always out of breath. So that's a bit fun. Will it stop me from yapping? Absolutely not. We suffer for that which we love. Right. When this is done, I am going to go and grab the balloons out of the oven. Again, one hell of a sentence. And then I can get back to painting the colour onto them. The red paint again onto them. Because I did a crap job of it last time, so... Joys of ceramics, you can always have a do-over. Yeah, that's ugly. Fix that in a second. Yeah, the cool thing about this paint is if it's still pretty wet, I can, you might have seen me do this a little bit earlier. When it's still a little bit wet, I can shove it into better positions. And when it's dry, I can just scrub it off because I've done enough layers underneath. Right. Put that down. Right, wipe that off. push that back a little bit. Right. I shall be back in a second. Don't get up to too much chaos. Speaking of chaos, I whacked my arm on the top of the oven. I am very glad it was on a low temperature because that could have really hurt. Right, these have just come out the oven. They're rather hot. I'm a little bit nervous, but you'll see why they need to be hot in a second. Shake that. There we go. We're back to the forbidden ketchup. Right. There we go. Forbidden tomato soup then? How's that? Good soup. Yeah, I'm working a bit quicker on this one because I know that it's almost good enough. But this one doesn't have any extra paint on it yet, so I also need to work a little bit lighter because obviously I'm putting wet on dry, and that can cause it to peel off, which is not ideal when you're trying to paint colour onto something. Right, that's a little bit better. It's funny, I'm actually using my OBS to make sure I'm colouring. I'm getting colour all the way around. Right, that's good enough. That can live over here. Oh, any particular reason, or are tomatoes just kind of icky? This is definitely going to need to go back into the cooker later, because that's just not working. Why do you hate me so? And this lads is it's why we put paper down, because when you got to work quickly, it doesn't matter how messy it is, it just matters that it's done. Although I don't like those bits. Oh, fair. Right, and I need to be careful not to overwork this one, because I'm happy with that one. That one in the over there can just sit and dry. I've now got paint under my fingernails. Lovely. God, we're talking about food and that's making me really hungry. So what are your guys' favourite foods? Because I've got to say mine is a tie between katsu curry, which is very good, chicken katsu specifically, and probably hoisin duck wraps. I wish I had better access to. I want to make more. I need to make hoisin duck again. It was so nice, but I can't often keep chicken or bird in general in the house because my sister doesn't eat it. So oh god, I wish I had a hair dryer. That's staying quite warm, so that's all right. Oh, watermelon is really good. Oh my god, so one of my favorite fruits ever is pomelo. I don't know if you guys have ever had it, but honey pomelo is my favorite. But my mum found a red pomelo in the at the grocery store recently, and I am so excited to open it. I am so excited. But we've got to share it because my mum and my mum and my sister are both absolute fiends for it. It's like this giant, like, citrus fruit of some description. It's like a grapefruit if a grapefruit was huge. I've never had mangosteen before. I haven't actually heard of that now that I think about it. Is it what sort of thing is it? Is it like a is it more like a mango or is it something different? Ah, don't think I've come across that very much. It sounds good though. Though I mean, maybe that's because it reminds me of mangoes. I do. You know what? Fair, fair, yeah. I think the only thing that actually manages to grow here is like potatoes, so fair. I've got to look up what a mangosteen is now. You've made me curious. Oh, that is very different from what I was expecting. Huh. I don't. Huh, I never would have thought. You know what? Based on the name, I didn't think a mangosteen would look like that, but that's pretty cool, actually. Uh, I have such a soft spot for citrus fruits as well. If it's not if it's not making me recoil in shock, then is it really citrus at all? Well, anything can be a mango if you identify it wrong enough. So maybe it could look like a mango. Huh. It I learn new things every day. Isn't that neat? Uh, yeah, God, is it? Oh, cool. Right, I need to. Oop. Let's not have my phone in camera while I'm responding to a text. Uh, uh, right. Not sure whether I should reply to that or not, but yeah. Is it actually expensive? Huh. I guess it's quite rare. Is it rare? I'm sitting and killing time because this needs to dry. Although it's cooled. I will be back in 2 seconds. I need to put this back in the oven. I wish I didn't have to go halfway across the house just to put something in the oven. But, you know, we move. Ah, yeah, that is true. I mean, fresh anything can be really expensive. Yeah, the annoying thing about doing the oven repainting thing is that I have a microwave literally 2 paces over that way, but I can't use it because the thermodynamics of it all wouldn't work. Because ovens are outside in heaters, which is what I need, and microwaves are functionally inside out heaters, which would mean that the bisque would heat, but the paint wouldn't, which is annoying and stupid. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I've done 2 layers. Yeah, that should be enough. It's a bit silly. I don't get much fresh food anymore. Mostly because I'm too scared of it going bad before I eat it. But I should eat more fresh food. God, I could absolutely demolish a cucumber right now, actually. I shouldn't be hungry. I had lunch just before starting stream. Good lord. It's not even 3 o'clock at the moment. It's yeah. Huh. I can't believe I've been streaming for 3 hours. That's not too bad. I've got a fair bit done in that amount of time. Yeah, we'll be painting a giant heart balloon on Wednesday. And then probably it's hard to say what we should do on Friday. We might be painting a few more balloons actually. Let me look at what my spreadsheet says we need. Yeah, I need to dispatch that needs to come home tomorrow. Listings. Yeah. Why did I hide light blue? I've got a light blue there. Is it? Or am I stupid? What does my light blue one look like? Oh, that's really light blue. Okay. Stupid. The orange balloons. Nope, hide that. Save. No, I don't want it to be visible. Yeah. I think I've got one of those. Yeah, that can be. I'm not really doing. Sorry, I'm now sitting here going through my Etsy listing because I need to. Yeah, if I keep that to the primary colours, and if I need to just delete. Just sitting here waiting for waiting for the balloons to be ready. Why did I ever make a beige balloon? That looks ugly. Red. So I've got red, yellow, blue, pink, and peach. I don't want beige. Beige looks ugly. No. Okay, that's a bit more orderly. Yeah. Taking pictures of the. Sorry, I was a bit lost in thought there. Right. Let's go and see if that balloon has heated up enough. Back in a second. And this is why we have an end. This is why we never paint the end of the balloon if we're redoing it. Because I need myself a hand that won't burn my hand off. Right. Good. Colour over the important bit before it cools down too much. Need to work fairly quickly because it can't hold heat very well. Oh, this smells absolutely foul, by the way. Because you can't, the paint doesn't really have much of a smell when it's cold, but when you heat it, you can definitely smell the clay. You can smell hot clay, which is definitely a scent. I don't know how I'd describe it, but it's distinctive, I will say that much. I'm going nice and thick and nice and careful, especially over these bits. Right, I want to try and keep it relatively flat, because while it does even out in the kiln, I just want to be careful of brush strokes. My ugly mug in the camera. Although that's there are some fascinating human beings in this world, aren't there? Perhaps you're one of them. He's just absolutely fascinated. Right. Oh, I mean, he's a little bit lumpy, but this will surely be much better than it was. I'll keep a light hand on this one. There we go. Okay. I rushed that a little bit, but you know what? It worked. Victory. I'm not really sure what to do now. I love the idea of doing VR chat, and I have a headset and all of that, but it's a bit too nerve-wracking for me. It's too close to talking to real people in real life. And my poor little lizard brain doesn't like that. Probably put a little gradient bit over top of the live chat there, so it's not as harsh. You know what? I'm going to put this off to the side, and we can just chat for a little bit. Right, can I pick this up without burning my fingers or getting it everywhere? Yes, I can. Big smile. I put way too much paint in there. Oh well. Yippee! But we did the thing. I'm proud of us. Right. Effort noises. I really need to just set up some hotkeys, but I am. Why did that happen? I am so good at this. I am so professional. Right. Right. I need to. I'm a disaster. No, I'm just you know, let's mess with all my settings. That is called. No, I need to label my I need to label my toggles. I'm a disaster. So what is called? Because I'm typing numbers in the other in a different tab, so I've got global hotkeys on, and I forgot about that. So. Big smart. Copy overlay link. Peak. These. Width is 400 by 800. Okay, and stop the stupid grumble, grumble, grumble. Right, that's close enough. Hopefully that works. But yeah, so that's all of my you're very very sweet. I I would be over the moon if it happened in the first half of this year, let alone any earlier. Hang on. Save. There we go. That's more readable. I am figuring this out as I go. Big smart. There we go. It's almost like this was definitely ready to go. Remove that. Yeah, okay. Shall I swap this from... Yeah. So I need to tidy all my mess up. But yeah, so I can't believe genuinely how quickly I've got so close to affiliate. It is completely unbelievable. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky, and I'm so thankful. Although I don't know what I'd do with myself when I finally get there. Where do I go from there? I've peaked. Right. Okay, so that's sorted. That's ready to get washed up later. It's ready to get washed up later. Hey, I accomplished some stuff today. That's not too shabby. Oh man, I was gonna mention something at the end of stream and I've completely forgotten what it is. Or at least not end of stream, but when I was when I'm done with the I need to stop gesturing with my hands. You guys can't see it. Explosions. What was I gonna say? I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, really. So yeah, heart balloon on Wednesday. We might be painting some cows on Friday, or some other stuff. Because I found these little teddy bears, bisque teddy bears, in storage from God knows how long ago. So what I might do is on Friday, as a thank you to both of you, to everyone that stuck around, I might paint a couple of them for you guys, so you can sit, so your bears can sit on my desk. And I'm thinking of doing it Care Bears style. So you got your main colour, and then I don't know, your name or your chosen name and a little symbol on the tummy of it, which I think would be quite cute. You can't see me right now, but I'm smiling. I'm smiling really. I am not going to start crying for the 4th stream in a fucking row. No, I am. Okay, fine. The fact that you guys are the first, and the fact that you guys have stuck around, even if it is only 4 streams. You're my original beehive. So yeah. So it's just something little. And if I keep at it, then maybe I'll be able to afford to send them back to you. Are you sure? Also, if I do that, you have to remember that I'm only a little guy and I can only paint so much. So if you want a picture, you're gonna have to pick a little one. But that's just a thought of what to do. Maybe when I'm a little bit bigger, I might try and invest in some way to get hand tracking going for when I'm, more established, and I could try and get a live 2D model or something like that. That can be a goal for next year, next January. As a mark of making progress. Yeah. Oh, this means the absolute world to me. Really. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. As far as for today, I think that might be it. I think yeah. So I've lost all my words. I have. Ugh. Ugh. Words, explosions. Yeah, so what I do a lot of the future streams, it will probably just be painting regular balloons and chatting. But yeah, but Wednesday, giant heart balloon. Let's see. Yeah. They know that I stream. It's a little bit unavoidable to notice, but they're quite excited about this because it's not how they would do it, but it's how I like to do it. It's how because in my parents' VOD, the way that you advertise is that you go to in-person craft fairs. But, that's not my sort of thing. So, this is adjacent to being in person. And, this is the sort of thing that I understand better. I still can't believe I got raided by 12 people last week. He and him. I know I sound like a pixie, but it's because I'm really nervous. I might edit my my VTuber, put a little pin on. Yeah, that's the bit that my family don't know about, but if I can stream and I can get my own place, then it doesn't matter. But this is something that they're not interested in checking out, so it doesn't matter what I say or who I am. And I'm a grown adult. I can do what I like. So, Thank you. Thank you for asking. Oh, you've stuffed my nose back up again. For goodness sake, I was just free of that. Ah! I can't think of anything else for today, so I think we shall say, I will see you on Wednesday with another fight for. Oh God, I hope this fits on my camera. I'm gonna go and do that. So, bye bye bye. You guys are amazing. I'll see you on Wednesday.